In a seemingly peaceful small town, life goes on, never suspecting the darkness hidden beneath their ground. Children's laughter fills the air, bringing a sense of serenity as if this world has never known danger. The citizens live simply, living each day in peace. But beneath that serenity, a dark secret lurks. A secret laboratory, hidden from the world's eyes, holds something that shouldn't exist. Heavily guarded by a shadowy corporation, forbidden experiments are conducted for the sake of limitless ambition. Innocent animals are captured, used as experiments to extend human life. Their fear is trapped behind the cold glass, with no hope of freedom. But not everyone who works there agrees. Some still have a conscience. They call it Project Genesis, a project to create eternal life. Of all the subjects, one husky endured the most suffering. Day after day, its body is forced to take in a toxic solution designed to react with radiation. Behind the pain, a silent witness can only watch, unable to stop. But an unexpected error soon changes everything. Human error, or perhaps sabotage, became the beginning of a disaster. The chamber containing the hazardous substance leaks, releasing deadly energy. Humans couldn't withstand the force. Their bodies collapsed one by one. But one husky, a discarded subject, survived. Something inside him awakened, something they never planned for. From that tragedy, a new creature was born, not human, not just a dog, the beginning of a rebirth. The creature is now reborn. A husky with a new body he doesn't yet understand. In his confusion, there was only one thing he felt: agony and anger. His eyes caught hundreds of other souls trapped in this steel hell. A new instinct called to him, to fight to break free. But the hosts are not silent. They have come to re-imprison their creation. To them, he was just another failed subject, to be eliminated before the secret was revealed. But to him, it was the beginning of a fight. His newfound power exploded beyond his control. The bullet is no longer a threat. His body is healing itself at an unnatural rate. The roar frees more lives, breaking the prison that has held him captive. In the chaos, freedom begins to feel, if only for a moment. He watched their creation transform into a challenger. For HASKAR, there is no mercy for those who enslave. But the radiation leak continues to spread, turning the place into a living tomb. He had to get out before everything collapsed and swallowed him. The steel corridor is now a path to freedom. He was no longer just a victim, he had become the leader of the escape. On the other side, there are humans who have secretly chosen their side. For the first time, the night felt like freedom. But in that freedom, a revenge was born that would never be extinguished. He ran, chased by a shadow that wouldn't let him go. They sent out a metal hunter, a relentless spy of the night. But his glowing body is both a sign and a curse. In an instant, he realized his escape would not be easy. Warning shots turned into executions. The wound is open, but something strange is happening. His blood doesn't just heal him, it brings life. A secret no one suspected, healing blood. And in the distance, they now know their subject is more valuable than gold. For HASKAR, this is no mere escape. This is a war for truth. Among humans, there are still those who choose to stand by his side. But his trust had long been stolen by betrayal. He carries only one thing, a small memory from HASKAR's past. For the first time, he sees himself before all this. There is a truth to be shared, a secret greater than freedom itself. But their time is up. The hunter doesn't give them a break. This time he didn't just fight, he dominated. But with every victory comes greater attention. Now the hunt has turned into a full-fledged battle. And that night, a legend was born that could never be silenced. The night sky now trembles. The enemy is coming from above. The Shadow Warriors descended just to silence one creature. But HASKAR was no longer a test animal. He was a warrior born of suffering. They didn't want to kill him, just recapture him. But the poison wasn't just an anesthetic. It was a deadly poison. A single voice tries to fight, but it's drowned out by the din of war. Radiation blood gave him more than power. It carried an uncontrollable life force. Those who came as hunters have now become prey. But technology never stops catching up. For the first time that night, he fell again. But beneath the agony, a fire was born that could not be extinguished. His blood corrodes even the weapons created to withstand it. Freedom is not a gift. It is won with blood and wounds. They decided it would be better for the forest to be destroyed than free. And in an instant, the green paradise turned into a fiery hell. He's not just fighting for himself, but for the land that's now under threat. He chose to strike the enemy's heart. That night, the sky became a battleground. And humans finally feel what it's like to be hunted. But this battle is only the beginning, for the secret can no longer be hidden. He falls, but the fire of revenge still burns. But amidst the destruction, another soul whimpers. And there the second truth is born. His blood isn't just a curse, it's also a healer. But every miracle comes with a price. And behind the scenes, they know the secret. To them, HASKAR wasn't a monster, but a living medicine that had to be mastered. But not everyone in the room is willing to submit. They swore the world would never know what they had created. Meanwhile, the transformed dog walks alone in the green hell. The night witnessed his rebirth. He saw himself no longer just an animal, but in his heart, the old memories still live. And from that memory, a burning vengeance was born. That night, he made his vow. Grudge no longer belongs to humans, but to an evolved dog. But a glimmer of hope is born from a small betrayal. The truth cannot be locked away forever. And this is the beginning of a war that will never be stopped. If you like this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.